all the work that you've done behind the scenes and making sure people can have shows like this and festivals like ourselves. I want to personally say thank you for doing this.
Well, it's my pleasure, and I love coming here. And this is a gorgeous day, too.
What got you inspired? Because you could have gone in so many different directions. What got you inspired to promote jazz and help jazz artists, I guess, have their artistry reach the largest and widest audience possible?
Well, I just love the music. I always have. I'm a musician myself and was for a long time before I got into the business
Right.
end of things. So it was just a natural thing, and I'm able to enjoy being immersed in the music, even though I'm not playing much anymore. And that's just joy for me.
For you as a musician, because you get to see the world, and because a lot of people like you, because you understand a musician's point of view in terms of how things should work, but yet you understand the business side of things. How were you able to make that leap to the next level? Because a lot of folks want to do that, but they don't understand the business side of things.
Well, I've always had like a sort of an acumen for sales, which
Okay.
essentially is what I do. We
Right.
sell our artists, right?
Yeah.
And so, it kind of was a natural progression to combine being in the music, performing, and then taking what I was able to do as a salesman, so to speak,
Right.
and put them together. You know.
So if someone said, I want to get into music management, music business, what advice would you give them?
I think it's important to really know what you're doing, like know the music. Because I know about a lot of folks who come out of like business school,
Right.
and they want to like work in this field, and it's not the same thing. You really have to know how to relate to the music and to the musicians and be sympathetic to their needs and that kind of thing. You're not selling a product, you're selling artistry, and that's really important.
We're speaking with Myles Weinstein here on Jazz 90.1. With the evolution of the music industry, so to speak, where things are going away from purchasing music, now it's about live performance more than anything else. Your job has completely changed because now it's talk about that.
Well, I mean, for me, honestly, it hasn't changed all that much. Only because, as a booking agent, that's the bread and butter is the live dates and the touring. So, essentially, that's been going very well for us. We have it helps that we have some great artists on our roster.
Yeah.
And few of them are playing this festival this week, but but it's always good to have a record label behind the artist, so that you have a record to promote.
Right.
But it's not always essential, So it's really just a combination of things that have to come together,
Speaking of Myles Weinstein here on Jazz 90.1. Myles, again, thank you so much for taking jazz further with all the work you've been doing and continue to do.
Thank you so much.